Let's get to our debate this evening. The Prime Minister's reached out to Anna Hazare. Is there space now for an intelligent middle ground? Remember, this was one problem, corruption. But actually, there have been three different drafts that we have seen in the past few weeks emerge. There's the government draft, which many people believe is just a washed-out version and needs to change. There is, of course, the draft that has been put forth by Anna Roy. And there is Anna Hazare's team's draft, which is called the Jan Lokpal Bill. On the programme this evening, we're asking whether a middle ground is now possible and whether there is space for an intelligent compromise. Let's introduce our panel this evening. We're joined by Abhishek Singhvi. He is, of course, the chairman of that critical standing committee that will be looking at the Lokpal Bill. He's joining us. With us in the studio here is Anna Roy. She's, of course, a member of the NCPRI, which has come up with its own version of the Lokpal Bill, a bill that found a mention in the Prime Minister's letter to Anna Hazare today. Joining us from Bangalore, Justice Santosh Hegde. He was a member of the drafting panel, or the five-member drafting panel from Anna Hazare's side, which was in talks with the government. Those talks didn't go very far. Also joining us, Smriti Irani, Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament of the BJP, ahead of a crucial all-party meeting. Abhishek Singhvi, if I may start with you. We heard, as you did, the statement made by Anna Hazare's representatives after meeting with Pranab Mukherjee and Salman Khurshid. They want a written assurance from the government, and they also want a finite timeline saying that the bill must be discussed and voted upon in this session of Parliament. They have also been saying that the standing committee is a waste of time. They want Parliament to debate the bill directly. As somebody who spent more than an hour and a half meeting with the Prime Minister today before that letter was sent by the Prime Minister to Anna Hazare, do you believe that these are demands that the government can accept?
Barkha, first of all, it's a horrible line, a lot of static with a echo, but I have broadly been able to make out what you said. I'm of course not at liberty to discuss my meeting with the Prime Minister, but really speaking, these are, I'm not privy to what has happened with the recent discussions half an hour ago. All I can say is that, I leave it to you to judge, I leave it to your viewers to judge. If anybody thinks that a process of consultation, looking at different drafts, whether it's Anna Roy's draft, Jan Lokpal draft, main draft, getting inputs from NGOs, civil society, if all this can be done along with serious deliberation before the 30th, well, I leave it to you to judge. I think personally it would be treated as too perfunctory, too mechanical and complete non-application of mind. I think that's, to put it mildly, impractical, not pragmatic, and it is really putting an unnecessary deadline, because we should not be concerned with form, we should be concerned with substance. Number two, the substance of the matter is that you, the civil society segment, Jan Lokpal segment, have got a very good start from 0 Lokpal to 30 or 40%. I'm putting it in the worst case scenario according to their contention. Now, you are actually getting an extra layer by broad basing a government bill which has been introduced. The government bill is obviously a government's version. By putting it through a 25 or 31 member standing committee with all political parties, hearing hundreds of different views, you are broad basing the inputs into a purely government bill. And then you are definitely improving the bill, whether by 20% or 30%, I can't say.
But can I ask you something?
And then you are in any case preserving, one second, you are in any case preserving what you are fighting for now, namely put it in Parliament.
But can I ask you
Parliament
something?
will see it in any case.
May I ask you something?
So really you are adding a layer of decision making which is good, sound. And one last thing, Barkha, since it's in the public domain and the glare of your lights, what trick can the government or anybody play? Everything is transparent.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.